Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Thank you for being part of this class. Thank you for making it a success. I really appreciate all of you. I want to say a very big thank you because many of us attended the class yesterday, and many of us attended the what they call it, the, we had the recorded section. For those of us, for those of us who could not attend, please let's try and do, and let's also try our best to watch the recorded video. I just want to say a very big thank you one more time for all for being part and for participating in this training. Now we are looking onto day 2. I told you that day 2 is going to be a wonderful section. And what exactly do we have for day 2? I said we'll be looking at pips, look at lots, look at leverage, we look at chat platforms and chatting softwares, we look at traders. All these things are the exact things we'll be looking at for this particular day. So let's commence. Now, what exactly is a pip? A pip is known as points in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of change in forex market. Can be measured in terms of the quote or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. Now, as a matter of fact, while I was making my research years back, I discovered that a pip simply comes from this simple logic. Let's go to my screen. And the logic is that when you say 0. Then let's just make this 9. Now listen, a pip is the fourth value from the decimals. What that means is that if I count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 1 you see is regarded as what? A pip. So that's why they say a pip is the fourth value from the decimals. Now, if this is a pip, this is what? A pipette. Now, a pip does not really, a pip is exactly what we traders we concentrate on. Are you with me? A pip is exactly what we traders we concentrate on. We deal with pip. Why the brokers are the ones in charge of the pipette? Are you there? The brokers are the ones in charge of the what? Of the pipette. That's exactly how it is. Now, let's just take a very simple example to analyze all that I'm saying. Now, coming to this place, let's say I have an exchange rate. and the exchange rate is 1.25. Three one 314. Remember that I said that a p is a fourth value from the decimal, meaning that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So that means that your value will be added to that 1. So let's say somebody says, okay, God's power, add 5 pips to this exchange rate. Oh, I mean, that's very simple. What I'll just do is I'll simply come here. Now come here. I'll go to that 1. 5 pips. If I add it up, this is 4, this is 6, this is 3, this is 5, this is 2, and this is what? 1. So that will be 1.25364. What if I say add 10 pips to this exchange rate? I say add 10 pips to this exchange rate. If I cancel this, 10 is blue. This is 1. This is 0. And of course, that 31 plus that 31 plus that 10 will give you a certain value. And that's 4 and 1. Can you see? I just successfully added 10 pips to this exchange rate. Can you see? So that makes it very simple. So you might be wondering, what exchange rate, what pair am I dealing with? All this will go for forex pairs, except when you're not talking about yen pairs. Example of forex pairs are Euro GBP, GBP USD, Euro USD, so on and so forth. All of them will go for all these pairs. But what about yen pairs? Yen pairs are those pairs whose base currencies are in Japan. I repeat, example of those pairs are CHF JPY. Those CHF JPY CHF JPY can have an exchange rate like this. And the exchange rate can be 116.752. So, right here, it is not the fourth value from the decimal they are concentrating on. Rather, it's the second value from the decimal. And the second value will be 1 and 2. The second value is 5. That's where they are concentrating on. Then, if I add 2 to that exchange rate, this is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. This is 7.6. 1 and 1. What if I want to add 10 to this exchange rate? Just a minute. If I'm adding 10 here, let's say this 2 and 1. If I erase that place, of course, 5 plus 1 is what? 6. 7 plus 2 is what? 9. Can you see? So that's exactly how it works. That's exactly how we can talk about yen pairs and forex pairs. So let's go to my screen. Let's see what we have next. The next thing I'll be talking about here is lots. Lots represent the size of your trade in forex market. And in another interpretation, lots is the number of currency units you will trade in forex. There are 4 types of lots. We have standard, we have mini, we have micro. In fact, we have nano lots. It's just that I don't like to talk about the nano lots because the nano lots is so negligible. It's not really observant. So let's shoot. Wait till we share my screen. I'll talk more on that. Now, let's say Mr. Emmanuel has $100. The formula is for lot is x over 10,000. So that's 100 over 10,000. This goes, this goes. So that gives you 0.101. So when you have $100, the right lot size to trade with is what? 0.01. And this kind of lot size is called what? The micro lot size. Can you see? So that's my so micro lot size ranges from $100 to $900. 1,000 is never a micro lot size. Ranges from $100 to $900. Now, let's say Madam Eunice has $1,000 and he calls me. He said, I want to trade. What should be my lot size? That's 10,000. 1,000 divided by 10,000. That gives you 0.1. And this is what? A mini lot size. A mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from $1,000 to $9,000. $10,000 has never been a mini lot size. $10,000 is a standard lot size. So that is a mini lot size. Now, the next one will be what? $10,000 over 10,000. So 10,000 over 10,000 is what? 1. So this is what? The standard lot size. The standard lot size is lot size that ranges from $10,000 upward. So it means $20,000 is a standard lot size. Anything less than $10,000 is a mini lot size. So thank you very much. Let's go to the next phase. So the next one is leverage. What is leverage? Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when it's to expand the firm's assets and generate returns on risk capital. Leverage is an investment strategy of using borrowed money, specifically the use of various financial instruments of borrowed capital to increase the potential return of an investment. Now, leverage is just very simple. This is what it means. Let's do it very simple first. Let's say I have 10,000, 1,000, $100. And what I have as my $100 is $500. I'll be wondering, how can I boost this money in the financial market? The only way I can boost it is with leverage. But there are certain rates of leverage given to you when you are opening your account, both demo and live. So I'll come here and I'll tell you that if I use a ratio of 1 to 500, so if I'm putting in $100, 100 times 500, that would give me what? $50,000. So that means that this will be $50,000. $50,000 simply means that $50,000 is assigned to the financial market, but in real life, you are dealing with what? $100. So why the brokers usually do this is because they want you to have that access to trade in the financial market. But guess what? They don't do this for free. That is where their commission comes in. They will make sure that they will take their commissions from here. Brokers enjoy in several ways. They enjoy from spread, they enjoy from commission, and in so many ways. That commission I'm saying, they wouldn't take their share from your spread. Everything will focus on commission. But I really don't like that account though. That account in North Forex is seen as zero account. Why? If they take it from spread, they don't need to take from commission. So you'll be the one that have to choose one. Are you with me? You'll be the one that what? You have to choose one. So that's what leverage is. You must understand what leverage actually means before you start using leverage. That's what I want you all to do. You must understand what leverage actually means before you start taking leverage. Just make sure that however it goes, you don't use a wrong leverage for a certain account. It's very, very important. Thank you. Next, please. Now let's look at forex brokers. Who are forex brokers? These are firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currencies. Transactions in this market are always between a pair of two different currencies. So, forex traders either buy or they sell the particular pair they want to trade. Let me not say much. I just want to tell you about these brokers. We have so many types of brokers. We have Forex Time, we have Apari, we have Octa FX, we have Oct Forex, we have XNES, we have Avatrade, we have Top FX, we have Insta FX, we also have FXTM. Now I need you all to listen. The ones I've worked with, and I know and that my students have worked with, they are Octa FX, they are Hot Forex, they are XM Forex, they are XNES, they are Avatrade. Sorry. No, Avatrade. Yes, my students have worked with Avatrade. Avatrade is wonderful. They have worked with Top FX. In fact, I have a student, a lady, that worked with Top FX and XNES. Some of my students also worked with Insta FX. Sorry, FXTM. Now, this might take for all these things. Mr. Olamilekon, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Olamilekon. Sorry, I know some of us are still on the way. Welcome. So, now, I want to be very candid in the house. I have worked with Hot Forex for years. In fact, let me even tell you something that will shock you. I'm a partner with Hot Forex, meaning that because I have been a trainer online for a long time, if I give out my link to my students, if they trade, their commission comes into my account once I reach the threshold of $50. But I'm not saying that $50 is the maximum limit. There are times it can be more than $100. But in those days, before, what they do is, once you get that money, they pay that money into every Wednesdays in your account. But guess what? 2 months ago, they now decided that if your money reaches $50, that you can now withdraw anytime, any day, even Saturday and Sunday. How sweet is that? I can tell you that these people, broking firms, there are lots of competition outside. So everybody is trying to hold on to their traders. It's just like a school. If you have like 50 schools in a community, everybody will be careful of how to increase their school fees. Because they know that if they increase their school fees, they will just go to the one that is cheap. Are you doing? We Nigerians, we like what is cheap. They go there and it will be easy for them. So, school. So that's what the brokers are doing. There are 1,001 brokers outside. These are not the only brokers that exist. But the truth is, if you don't have experience in this business, you will not know the right trader to work with. Over the years, I've worked with Hot Forex and I've never regretted it one day. If I place my withdrawals on Hot Forex, whether it is weekend or anytime, I get my money. On Sunday, I placed withdrawal, I got my money. I'm not lying here. I'm telling you what I've done. My partnership account is there. I also get from that. Are you agree? So all these things are what you should always gain from brokers. Another one I've used is XNES. XNES is so wonderful. I love these people. You know, I like them. Even when the rate is high also, you know, there are some broking firms that their dollar rate, what they take is very high when you deposit. But XNES dropped it down drastically. XNES, when you place withdrawal, you get your money in seconds. The same thing goes to Octa FX. These are wonderful trading brokers. Top FX is so sweet. And these same brokers I'm talking about, when they notice that your account is getting bumped, what they do is they take off the trades that are too heavy at that moment, just to see if they can save your account. Are you with me? So these are the things about all these trading systems. All of them, they have tried to systemize themselves such that they make life easy for their traders, so that you won't see a reason why you move to another. Are you with me? FXTM, I love that broken firm. They have been in existence for years. A long time ago, they've been in existence. But the truth is, if you don't have a good mentor, you don't have a good coach, you wouldn't know which of these people seems to be good. I will tell you today, there's a broken firm when my student was using, a student of mine was using a broken firm 3 years ago. He discovered that if he's to get a profit of 10 pips, they will reduce it to 9.5 or 9.2. Are you with me? They will reduce it, which is actually not good. You get it? They will take it down. It will not be reasonable for them. And the money, they will short in that regard. He complained seriously. The guy even said he was going to charge them to call, do this. I just have them to calm down. What he now did was take off his money. But if you don't know, if you have a good coach, a good trainer, you can't know them. Are you with me? Before, Opta FX, if you deposit $100, they will not allow you to withdraw the money. It's as if they now discover that a lot of people are now leaving their system because of that. Because I remember 3 years ago, a student of mine deposits of $100. They didn't allow him to take, all of the money. And I know why they are doing that. You know, in those days in banks, even some banks do it in some dollar accounts. They will not, in those days in bank, you will not withdraw less than 1,000. Why? Because they feel that it is a system to retain customers. But when other banks now came out and said that, hello, we can open this account for free. You can even withdraw your money. What happened? They were now wise and smart. They now decided that, oh, this should be a loss. Everybody now today, you can put in your money in the bank and you can withdraw it. That's what the forex system has looked like now. Are you with me? And one reason why I always tell my students to save their money in dollars. Every day it keep on boosting. Even me, I fear. I don't know what's going on because I keep on checking out for it, checking the withdrawal, checking everything. I discover that it's boosting. As it's going, dollar might get to 1,000. I'm sorry. It might get to it. And that will be a very big loss to anybody who saves in there. The beauty about saving in dollars is that when you keep your money there, your money is not deducting. Many are times that my money are there, and I'm so confident that I'll go there and withdraw it. Are you with me? It's not deducting unlike banks. If you put 1 million in the bank, I can tell you that at the end of the day, it's not going to be exactly what 1 million. Are you with me? So that is that. I think I've said enough in that. So let's proceed. The next one is chatting software. I talked about this earlier. I said what I use is TradingView. I said TradingView is so wonderful because you trade with it and it's easy to analyze. The chart is so clear. Although you can choose the color of background you want. Don't worry, maybe in tomorrow's class or next tomorrow, I'll show you what it looks like exactly. Another one is types of trader. We have 6 types of traders. We have scalp trader, we have day trader, we have algorithmic trader, we have swing trader, we have position trader, we have event-driven traders. All these traders function. The position where I am a scalp trader. I'm a type of trader that don't like to trade for long. I'm a type of trader that don't like to trade for long. I like to take my profits, and of course, I zoom off the market. That's exactly who I am. That's who a scalp trader simply seems to be like. Now, scalp day trader are similar to scalp traders. They don't also like their trade to go over to the next day because whenever a trade goes over to the next day, there's something called swap fee. That fee is a fee the brokers, yes, I forgot to say that. That fee is a fee the brokers charge you whenever the trade goes over to the next day. I mean, everybody is looking for a system to make money. If you tell me that if you want to buy Toyota Camry in Lagos, I stay in Lagos and in Calabar, I wouldn't tell you that Toyota Camry is 1.8 million. I must have done my own calculations and put my profit. I'll tell you Toyota Camry is 2.2. And I'll now tell you that shipping, blah, 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 2.5. I made my profit. You understand? So this is what these brokers do. They try every way to scrape their money. If you look at it, there are some banks. When banks take 10 naira from what am I even saying? When banks they do their normal 50 naira from their banks every month for ATM maintenance, you know the millions of customers they have. That 50 naira alone can do a lot of things for them, and pay their staffs, and help them do a lot of things. Are you with me? So this is how the brokers they work with the traders. The next one is swing traders. These traders, they target every swing that occurs in the market. My brother, my sisters, I never like this type of trading. It's too risky because number one, the disadvantage of swing trading is that there's every tendency that you accumulate a lot of trades to the next day. And when you accumulate a lot of trades to the next day, swap fee comes in. Don't worry, I'll talk about swap fee in the advanced class. It's something you must know, and I'll tell you how swap fee occurs. I'll talk about this in the advanced class. Position traders that trade for long time, several weeks and years. Yes, I have friends. In fact, there was a time I had a friend who was in the military. He's actually in the army, actually. That man just like to do position trading. He leaves Kwara. I think he was even with these people that were into this Boko Haram hunting or so. I remember very, very well. So his family is actually in Kwara. He does his position trading. There was a time the man even wanted his son to come into it to learn how to trade. So he does position trading and he goes for weeks. Comes back, he gets his profit and he's fine. He calls me, Oga, this is not show. I will take withdrawal. I place his withdrawals. So these are position. I also had somebody who was working in the rig. That man was never chanced. He paid for advanced class and he walked away. I was the one disturbing Oga, come and do this thing. And I'm so sure that even when that man had that training, he was still not chanced. He didn't even finish the training, but thank God I sent the recorded video of the advanced class to him. So these are position traders. They don't have time. They do what they want to do, so on and so forth. Now, algorithmic traders are traders that design software. I am actually a software designer based on my master's. Are you with me? I'm a software designer based on my master's. My first degree was mechanical engineering. And what I do is I play with codes, robots. I design robots and codes. But the truth about it is, I don't just want to be a designer who will make a robot and will not test. So I'm actually working on some things. But I have a new system. That system is also a robot and it's fine, it's sweet. That system only comes in TradingView. I'll tell you how it works. There's a way I'll configure TradingView for you. You'll see TradingView and you'll be getting your signals in your Gmail account. I think I said this thing yesterday. But guess what? That thing is not free. In fact, I do it for people. You will even spend money buying the bouquet. You buy the bouquet on TradingView. You spend money on it. And of course, I think the list here is $14. $14, I mean, you should know that's about 11,000 or 12,000 or so. So I do that. But that system is so unique. I can assure you that you make your profit. That's so certain. So thank you guys. I've come to the end of today's training. Today's training, I do want to appreciate everybody that came for today's training. There's something I want to talk about. The truth about it is, this training will also go for tomorrow and it will go for Thursday. It will end on Thursday. But I want to say something in this class. Forex is not something you learn in 4 days. I'm giving you this free training I'm giving you. Some people charge as far as 35,000. I'm not lying here. I'm not lying. Somebody in Port Harcourt called me, Mr. Gospa, this thing you gave work for 4 days. For 2 days, we paid in Port Harcourt 35,000. And in the advanced class, we were charging 50,000. In Port Harcourt, I will not call the name of the academy. I know the academy, but I gave it to you for free. But there will be 2 sections in this class. These 2 sections, they'll just be awesome. The first package, we go for 2 weeks. Why the second package we go for 1 month. This is how it's going to work. Right here on my screen, it's going to be the advanced class. The 2 weeks package plus extra 2 weeks of constant trading, live or demo, plus free signals will be going for 20,000 naira. That's the gold package. I repeat, the 2 weeks training plus 2 weeks constant trading, live or demo. I will advise you, if you have a live account, it's better use your live account. Plus free signals coming from me after that training of 2 weeks. I'll still continue 2 weeks again. That's 20K. But for the silver package, it's very simple. You have a 2 weeks training, the price is 10K. Listen, it doesn't mean that you will not be getting the same training, the gold packages. In fact, it's the same strategy I'm using, the same material I'll be using. But once your 2 weeks has reached, the contract terminates. What contract has been terminated? 2 weeks of constant trading, live for demo, gingering and all of that, checking on you on that group, and free signals. You will not get this package. Are you with me? But for the other one, which is the 2 weeks of the training, 10K, you will get all the trainings. Now listen, the mentorship is free for both of them. If you come after you pay for this class, you call me for both conditions, I will answer you. But for the free signals and live demo, will not come in. Are you with me? So thank you very much, class. I do appreciate, and I'll see you tomorrow by the grace of God. Bye for now. If there's any question, for those who are not available, you can drop your questions. And if there's anything you want to ask again, you can always let me know. Thank you so much. Bye for now.